Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
So hi engineering Janta, I am Vaibhav Shukla and after a long time I am back with you guys. So if I am visible and am I audible, just tell me in the chat section, just type a yes there and it would be great. So I guess there's some odd 15-20 seconds lag. So I would suggest you guys, if you ask a question or if you put something in the chat section, then you can wait for it. Fine. You can wait for your question to be answered. You can wait for your question to be addressed. Great, great. I'm audible. Great. So before I begin, hi Deepti, hi Janasena Warrior, hi Hinata Chayan, hi Divya, hi everybody. So there can be a lag, guys. Okay. So adjust yourself a bit with that lag. But alongside that, one very important thing before we begin, before we start today's discussion, I can see all your chats. A big shout out, a big salute to our team security forces. And there's a reason why I'm using this term team security forces. The reason is it includes our Indian armed forces, it includes the Jammu Kashmir police, it includes all our police forces, it includes all our central armed police forces. And to all those forces, a big salute that they have served the justice. They have served things right and always, and they've time and again proven that they've stood up for all the Indians collectively and they are our voice right now. So a big shout out, and I would request everybody that we responsibly not just praise them but hold our accountability collectively towards them. And I hope nobody of you will put any comment or any image of any movement of any of the security forces. So that's one thing. And we must be grateful for whatever justice they've given. Now, after that, we should begin with the massive hiring update. You all have read. Thanks a lot, Prashant, for adding that to the chat section. And alongside that, guys, you have a massive update, massive hiring update from SBI. And as soon as it came, I was like, I should go ahead and discuss the metrics of all this news with our students. And due to that, I am again in front of you. A lot of people, lots of students were asking last time, Atulya, that where is Shukla sir, do some collab. So actually that day I was traveling in a train and that's why I could not join you guys. But today I am with you. And as you have read our thumbnail, it's absolutely correct. SBI has announced that for financial year 2025-2026, they'll be hiring a lot of people. They'll be hiring some 18,000 people. Fine. But as I always say, I address my students who are majorly from engineering Janta, not just engineering Janta, but I always address them like that. So for them, what exactly is the meaning of this number? What exactly it means? Let's go further. Dekhte hain isko. ठीक है? So this is the exact news that you have. SBI Recruitment 2025-2026 has been announced. look, there's no application form right now, but what exactly this whole news means for you, that I'll be telling you. I'll be taking all the doubts, so you can hold on to those doubts and you can hold on to those things. Fine. Alongside that, so basically SBI has decided that they will fill 18,000 vacancies in the financial year 2025 to 2026, and in this, the reason they are hiring so much people, they are bringing in so much force, is to increase technical capability. Fine. To increase technical capability of SBI. Fine. So for SBI, they'll be increasing their technical capability, and lots of profiles they've opened up. I'll discuss about them. I'll discuss BER eligible Karan. I'll discuss everything. Don't worry. Fine. And I'll also give you a proper overview, because this is a massive opportunity and none of you should miss. I'll be discussing how you can prepare as well. Don't worry. So if I move forward, and this is not some random news, this is actually News 18, this is actually, I'll show Business Times and various other economic times headlines as well to you. These are not made up facts, these are actual facts, and this has been said by SBI chairman himself. Fine. So generally what they'll be doing is, they aim to hire 18,000 people. Junior associates, they'll hire somewhere between 13,500 to 14,000, but the POs and the local based officers that they'll hire would be 3,000, and every engineering graduate can appear for the probationary officer exam, number one. Number two, the most important thing for all of you is this: technical and digital banking roles, and these are 1,600 positions. Now, what exactly the role is offered here? So if I go in detail, the role that is offered here is Assistant Manager Systems. Fine. So this is how this role is written in SBI, and this is a very high paying role. If you check the latest advertisement, that was the last advertisement of this particular post, the annual CTC for this is approximately 18 LPA, which is not a small CTC. It is very competitive to all the CTCs of product based companies that offer, and the best part is SBI doesn't look for any college tags, it looks for sheer talent and the sheer hard work that you've done. Fine. Now alongside this, if I show you, see, SBI to hire 18,000 people, fine, 18,000 officers, and Chairman CS Shetty has said this, and it is the largest recruitment in a decade. The reason being, this is the most profitable company in the whole India. And see, he has clearly written, after almost a decade, we are recruiting 1,600 system officers. Fine. This is not a small recruitment. Approximately 1,600 people, 1,600 people being added to the computer science technical process. I'll be coming to the process as well. Don't worry. I'll be coming to the process. Now they want SBI strategy to be tech driven. They want more tech domains to be included, and he has clearly said that this also shows our commitment to ensure that our technology spends are not a constraint for pursuing our objective of a tech driven path. Fine. And they are registering year-on-year growth of 17.89%. The bank also saw deposits cross 53 lakh crore and advances surpass 42 lakh crores. These numbers basically mean that SBI is moving towards huge, humongous growth, and they want to invest into the technical domains. Now, why do they want to invest in technical domains? Being very realistic, every bank right now wants that they should go ahead and invest in artificial intelligence, data scientists, ML engineers, because a lot of automation, a lot of data processes are being happening in these particular companies, in these particular organizations. Now to all of you who feel that SBI is some government organization, it is indeed a government organization, but it is a public sector undertaking. It is a public sector bank, so it functions like a company. Fine. The largest stake of it belongs to the government. However, it is a public sector bank, so a lot of other players are also there, so it functions like a company. Fine. And henceforth, the people who will be getting recruited would be expected to perform along the corporate industry lines, to give certain inputs, to provide some better future delivery objectives to the SBI. Now, if I go further, The $1,000,000 question, how to prepare? What's the procedure? I'll come to that. Look, one thing you should do is keep on checking careers SBI, fine. You should keep on checking careers SBI. This is the website. And on this website, basically careers SBI site, you get to know what recruitment is there. Now, how do they recruit these assistant manager systems? Very simple. Written exam, fine. By far, whatever the pattern is, I'm telling you that it might change, but generally government exam patterns don't change. They remain same, but this exam is a lot more suited to the temperament of your placement exams. So if you're preparing for placement, this you can easily target. Written exam. The second thing after written exam is interview, and then doc procedures and everything, and then joining. That's it. Not a very tedious process. But for the written exam, what do they generally have? They have programming, they have data structures, algorithms, they have SQL, they have computer networks, fine. And then they have OS, which is asked generally a bit of SDLC. Along these lines, and you can go ahead and check it out, along these lines they ask also a bit of DBMS, fine. So along these lines they ask the particular exam, and now I'll be giving you the full resources that you can use to prepare for this exam. I'll be giving you those resources, don't worry, fine. So straight away coming to the programming DSA portion, how do you prepare? Very easy. All you need to do is straight away go to Prime, fine. And on PrepInsta Prime, if you see, this is PrepInsta Prime, fine. I'll reload this for you. And whatever language you love, fine. In that, go ahead and prepare data structures and algorithms, fine. This is basic coding, and then comes DSA. So you prepare DSA in whatever language, in C++, in Java, in C, whatever language you love, fine. You prepare DSA in that particular language. If you love it in Python, go ahead, do it in Python. But my general advice is you should prepare DSA in C++. Now, if you enroll in any of these courses, what helps you is you get access to the complete platform, fine. In the written exam that I just spoke about, along with this computer science things, along with all these computer science subjects, you have something called as aptitude as well. And in this aptitude, you have logical reasoning, you have verbal reasoning, you have quants. So how do you prepare for that? What is the strategy for that? So for that, all you need to do is you go to the course list here, fine. And if you see the course list, and if you dive in deep here at aptitude, for example, you have quants. You click on syllabus and you will find these particular topics in detail. Everything is given here in detail, everything is structured. All you need to do is watch the videos, practice complete full length mocks, and you're through, fine. But in this, you'll have verbal course, you'll have logical course. Alongside those, if you see the course list carefully, and if I go to subjects, you have SQL, you have operating system, you have computer networks, you have automata fix, you have DBMS, you have SQL, everything structured for you, properly structured. And if you start now, you'll easily clear the exam with flying colors, fine. Now, how do you do that? Very simple. As I told you, you can prepare all these subjects. All the subjects that you need are covered here. SQL is covered, DBMS is covered, operating system is covered, SDLC is covered. If you go to the languages and coding portion, the C++, C programming is covered, DSA is covered. You have already seen every topic that would roughly appear in your exam. Now, the coupon code that you can use, this is wrong coupon code, Prashant, it's Shukla 10, kindly correct it out, delete this particular coupon code, because I want my students to benefit it out, fine. So if you want some benefits monetarily, guys, all you should do is you straight away apply this coupon code Shukla 10 and you will get some discount, fine. So you will have this discount if you apply Shukla 10, fine. So if you apply this discount code, you will have some crazy discount which is waiting for you and which is watching you very keenly whether you will hop on to this or not. So this is one way. This is one way, and I would easily tell you that this is by far the most efficient way you can prepare for this exam, but not everybody is very financially sound. I'll be very, very clear. Fine, I'll not make up lies here because this platform is not known for making up lies. Henceforth, we have been a credible platform, we will be a credible platform, and that's why I'll speak up the truth to you guys. So if you want some financial assistance, this is one thing that can help you out. See, immediately you got some discount. But alongside this, one thing that can actually help you out, if you're somebody who cannot afford even 1 month or 3 month subscription, what you can do is you go to our PrepInsta.com. Fine. You go to PrepInsta.com. Fine. Now for all those people who are preparing for some product based companies who are trying to be very good in DSA, what do they need to do? They need to do simple things. See, you go to prepare section, fine. All you should do is in prepare section, there is a programming section here. You click on the programming section and straight away you dive into the top 150 not out questions. Prashant put the link of top 150 not out questions in the chat section, so that students can help themselves out with it. You can straight away put that particular link here, and if you see guys, you can go ahead and watch these 150 questions, you practice them. I have told enough times about these 150 questions. If these are at your fingernails, if you've revised a lot, just these 150 questions. No need to solve 300, 500 problems of lead code. No need to do that. If you're done with these 150 questions, you can crack any company in this world, Ola, Uber, Mang, Fang, whatsoever comes your way. And believe me, I'm speaking this based on my experiences, based on my interviews, based on my friends' interviews, based on my lots of students who have given this already. Fine. So to all of you, I'll say this, that if you visit this particular website and practice all the questions, it would be super easy for you, believe me. And all you need to do is practice these 150 questions, and these are basically new patterns. New questions are formed after combining these patterns. So even after a very new question hits you, you will be able to solve it. However, let me tell you, very recently in TCS interview, 2 questions were asked in an interview for TCS Prime profile to one of our candidates, and that we have shared that on our stories as well. That lady clearly stated that both the questions that were asked in the interview were from this list. So to that extent, this list can help you out. So all you need to do is you have to practice this. How would you find this list? There is one more way. You straight away go to Google and just type 150 not out. All you need to do is type this, fine, 150 not out. And if you see, if I click on 150 not out, the first page that you will have is our page, fine, top 150 not out questions with solutions. You can simply click on it. Alongside that, all of you are acquainted with our top 100 codes. So if you're somebody who's a beginner, go to top 100 codes, practice yourself out here as well. Prashant put this link as well, and top 100 codes link as well. Let me tell you, again and again I'm referring somebody to put links, fine. Let me tell you, that particular team, this particular man is a very efficient man. I've been blessed with a very efficient team. So a big shout out to you, Prashant, a big shout out to you guys, to the complete team who has been working so hard just to make this live successful. Thank you so much. So top 100 codes is one thing, and alongside that, if I talk about the data structures portion as well, so there is data structures portion as well, and you will be having the links for that as well in the chat section. So PrepInsta data structures, if I click on it, see top 100 data structures and algorithms. So you have that as well, and that would help you out. So that's pretty much to handle all this. I've shown you the proper resources as well. If you want books for CN, you can use Tannenbaum and Ferguson. I'll mention them out. And for that, I'll be always thankful to my computer networks teacher, Dr. Chandra Divakar. He is a great man. He is a great man, and I'll be forever indebted to him. Tannenbaum or Bahruz Faruzan. Fine. The names I'm writing are of foreign authors and great authors. They've written great books on CN. You can use those books as well if you do not at all have money. But let me tell you, all these things that I'm telling you will take decent amount of effort, a lot of time. So take that risk on your end. Fine. Now I will be taking doubts, so you can go ahead and put up your doubts here. So, sir, can you please suggest the roadmap for SBI SO IT poster structured way once? Yes, absolutely. Daily give 1 hour to aptitude, number one. If you're preparing with Prime, it would be super easy. Already roadmap is there for you because you will be having structured things at your platter, right? But if you're somebody who's preparing himself, I've told you, aptitude daily 1 hour, fine, apti 1 hour daily, because this is 50%, not exactly 50%, some 30-40% of the exam. Alongside that, the order in which I have written this, in the same order you have to study, just that DBMS is something you should study with this particular portion, fine. Along with SQL, you can study DBMS, fine. Programming, DSA, SQL, DBMS, CN, OS, SDLC. If you have covered this much, you are easily clearing this exam, I am telling you, fine. SO, JMGS1, yes, this is JMGS1 only. For the same profile I am telling you, Assistant Manager Systems, 1600 people would be hired in this domain, fine. So it would be approximately 1600 people who will be hired in this domain, and they'll be in technical domains. So a lot of posts will go to the specialist officers. So that's one thing. The eligibility conditions it will unveil very soon. So I'm not very sure about 2026 BTech grads or 2025 BTech grads. It's great. So Soradeep Maitra, I hope it helped you. Has completed BBM. Can he apply for the SBI exam? Generally, Nitin, it's tough if you're talking about assistant manager systems, but he can apply for the probationary officers exam, and for that, let me tell you, there are 3000 vacancies. Fine, this is some expected number that SBI has given. So you guys have the coupon code in the chat section. You can use this to get some discounts on PrepInsta Prime. Go straight away, buy it out here. It's not very expensive and it will help you out a lot. See, this particular thing will help you out a lot. But मैंने दोनों तरीके बता दिए यार. देखो, अगर if you do not have enough money, then also I have given you, but this is not very expensive in my opinion, because if you buy it for 3 months and you're getting 200 plus courses, it's much helpful. Why it is helpful? Because later on you will have projects, you will have some new technologies like data science, AI, which is all covered here in very structured and detailed manner. You have proper courses here. Now for that purpose, when you go in interview, you are asked about your projects, you are asked about your skills. So at that point of time, it will be helpful. ज्ञानी जी, बात ऐसी है कि 2026 वाले जो है ना, वो अभी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं नहीं, ये पता नहीं चला है, बट मोस्ट प्रोबेबली कर पाएंगे. तो आपको तैयारी शुरू कर देनी चाहिए. ठीक है? I hope that helps you out, Mr. Gyani. So go ahead, guys, shoot up your doubts. If there are no doubts, then we'll wrap this up. But go ahead, put up your doubts. I'm waiting. चलो, ज्ञानी जी खुश हो गए हैं. Great. So I hope there's no doubt. So to everybody who's watching this, two things. Number one, guys, whoever needs this information that I have given you, go ahead, spread it out without any hesitation, without trying to hide this information. Go ahead, spread this information as far as possible. Whoever needs this, keep doing good for others. Keep doing good for others without any expectation. Good will come back to you. I can promise that. I have tested that. I have experimented that. Good always comes back to you. Universe returns the glory back. And our armed forces are the biggest example right now. They expect nothing from us. They keep on delivering results. They keep on sacrificing themselves for us. And in return, they get glory. Fine, universe returns them the glory, and it's our responsibility that we return that glory to them. And please do follow all the measures and keep yourself very safe and secure. When is the exam? exam is generally expected somewhere around August or September, fine. So somewhere around August or September. It might land up earlier as well, because the recruitments would be releasing prior to August, September, or somewhere down the line July or August. So you should be well prepared for this, fine. You should be keeping an eye on this. I hope this clears the doubts out, and I'll be wrapping with this. Have a wonderful day ahead and keep yourself safe, keep good care of your near and dear ones, and be happy, keep sharing good things. Good will come back to you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.